you feeling?
I'm good.
How you feeling?
Good.
Ready?
Great, thank
ready?
you. Ready.
Time to get ready to win again?
We're gearing up.
Yeah?
It's coming quick, yeah.
Is it, at what point does the mindset shift where you realize, oh, yeah, okay, this is going to be a matter of months and we're into this, we're playing for gold again?
You know, it comes so fast. I mean, one Olympics finishes and you're right into the preparations for the next one. And our team's been going pretty heavy since May. We live full-time in Calgary as a group right now, training like a pro hockey team. And we'll play 65 games before the Olympics come in Sochi, so we'll be well prepared.
And, of course, it's the Americans and you that everybody focuses on. Is that good for the game or bad for the game in your mind?
I think it's good and bad. I think the challenge with women's hockey is that most people in the world don't see the game until they watch it those 2 weeks in February every 4 years. But the reality is that there's lots going on in the world of women's hockey that we just don't get a chance to focus on. So we need to get more exposure for countries like Sweden and Finland and even the Russians who are going to come out strong this year in Sochi, I think.
Yeah, I heard the Russians have put a lot of effort into their women's team this year because they don't want to miss it that far in Sochi. Have you been hearing the same thing? Yeah,
we were there in September, and you know, they don't want to be embarrassed. They're a proud hockey nation, and we all know the history that goes into that. And being there and seeing Alexei Yashin full equipment on the ice with the women's team practicing and talking to him afterwards, and you know, big expression of joy being around this team and trying to help them get to the next level.
How many, like, legitimately on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not at all, and 10 being, oh my God, it's the end of the world, on 1 to 10, how worried are you that Vladimir Putin's going to slip something in your water bottles or it's going to go like that? Are you worried about it?
5, 6.
So you're not worried. So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, well, I don't think, you know, you don't take anything for granted. I know, you know, as a team, those things can happen. And anything can happen at the games. You've got to really, you know, any supplements you're using, things like that, you do have to be careful in this day and age because, you know, unfortunately, doping is a part of the sport now and of sport in general. So,
does your drug testing go all 4 years in your leagues as well?
All 4 years, anytime, any place, you can be tested. So.
What's the weirdest moment where you...
I have a good one.
Yeah.
My sister's wedding day, I was in the, getting ready, I was in the bridesmaid dress, and they knocked on the door. So I said, I couldn't go, and I said, well, you're going to have to come to the wedding if I can't go. And so they were ready to come to the wedding, but fortunately, I went just before.
That seems, so they literally show, that's the best story ever.
Yeah, true
and
story.
It's like, I have to go to my sister's wedding, but do you mind if I just take a moment? I got to go #1.
Yeah, so we had the picture with all the bridesmaids and the bride, and then the cup of urine in the picture at the same time. So it was great.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Do you feel against the Americans, though, you guys are kind of the underdog right now?
Yeah, I think so. I think we, you know, we're up 2-0 in the series right now. I think we've made some big steps in our program and just in our overall play. But they've got a couple world championships ahead of us, so we have a lot to prove. There's this, I mean, you know the clip. We'll just watch this clip after a game and emotions. This clip, talking about the rivalry, right?
Let's go downstairs, and here's Terry Lytle.
All right, Mark. Hayley Wickenheiser, you just said it's so sweet. Done, Sherry, you ever seen anything nicer than like?
Hayley, have you ever seen any penalties in my life? I've never seen anything like it.
It was absolutely atrocious, but you know what? The Americans had our flag on their floor in the dressing room, and now I want to know if they want us to sign it. They're so happy.
So that's amazing. That's amazing.
That was a lot of emotion wrapped up in those 20 seconds, that's for sure.
But this is the thing, and I say this is a compliment. That would never happen in the men's game. Men's hockey players would never, ever be that emotive in that moment. And when I watched that back, I was like, yeah, good for her. Yeah. You know, I don't like flags to me or whatever, but I understood what your point. It's like, yeah, I want my hockey players to do that.
I agree. I mean, I think you need skill, discipline, and emotion to be a good hockey player and to be a good hockey team. And in that particular moment, we lost every game to the U.S. leading up to Salt Lake. September 11th, there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and it was just so much on top of that I think caused me to do that. What do you mean behind the scenes?
You mean like national pride, and what do you mean?
National pride, and just even with our team, we had a player released, you know, in the lead up to the Olympics, and just a lot going on, and a lot of adversity that we had to go through. So for me personally, that was, you know, we used that as motivation through the games and to help our team sort of stay focused, and you saw it right there.
I love it. Is it a different conversation now for you when you're looking, like you don't have 4 more Olympics ahead of you?
Yeah.
You know, are you thinking about this as an important games for you?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I don't know if it'll be my last, but it's certainly, you know, I won't be playing 2 more of these games. So you've got to think about life and set yourself up for life outside of sport for sure. And I've always kind of had an eye on doing what I'm doing, but then knowing that, you know, there is going to have to be a life after hockey, as much as I may not like that. But, you know, fortunately, my parents are both teachers, and they've really valued education along the way. And I got my degree after 16 years, so I'm good there.
You were busy. You were doing other stuff as well.
busy, yeah.
There are 2 video games that I buy. Only 2. I buy Grand Theft Auto whenever it comes out,
Okay.
and I buy the NHL series when it comes out. I love
Okay.
it. So NHL 2013, watch this.
Oh, geez.
Up left, the puck for his winger. Up the wing with it at center ice. No question that the 2 were ready on this one.
Without a doubt, Gary, and I think both of these guys can throw right or left. This is going to be a good one.
Wait, watch.
Bill, we get this one over. They'll go watch. What do you think?
I think I'll pretty well score it deserved. The sin bin 5 minutes.
Hayley Wickenheiser beating up Daniel Ruggiero. First of all, when you guys dropped the gloves, the announcer in the video game said these 2 guys are going to go for it, which
Right.
they clearly missed the point there. But I love the fact that you're in the game. You and Enzo are in the game.
We're in the game, and you know, it's an honor to be a part of that game and be lining up against Messier or, you know, Gretzky, whoever it is that you're out there with. And you know, I never thought that as a female hockey player I'd ever go to an Olympic Games, let alone 5 of them. So to be in a game like this, I think it just shows how far everything has come.
Yeah. The fighting part is fun. You guys have actually started
Sometimes-
fighting now. What's going on? I love
Well,
it.
yeah, it happens. It's kind of fun, but it's no fun because we have cages, so
Yeah.
it kind of defeats the purpose. But
We had a clip. I don't know if we have it. Tanya, do we still have that clip?
Fish are starting to fry.
Oh, yeah, TV.
This is an early school line brawl.
There's the double deuce,
I
wait.
tell you, Lamoureux
Here at the Cat Shack.
went in and very hard and knocked Zabido down. And that's when,
Stack is in a scrap, too.
and that's when Courtney Bircher came in and went right after.
Jocelyn Lamoureux in it. I mean, they're tearing buckets up right now.
If they wanted to get rid of fighting on the NHL level, just make everybody wear cages.
it would solve a lot of problems.
It really would. Punching
a lot
a
of
cage
injuries. Yeah,
sucks.
it does. It's pointless.
Good to see you. Thank you.
All right, thanks, George.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Hey, look at it. 2014 Olympic Winter Games. You're going to have it in Sochi, Russia, obviously. Kicks off right here on CBC Television. The 7th of February, my friends. Hey, we'll be right back.